Welcome back everyone to What's Kate Cooking. Today, pretty simple breakfast. I'm actually going to be using these frozen, fully cooked sausage links and really crisping or charring them. That's how I think they taste the best. I've also not decided if I want to kind of chop one up and put them in the cheese omelet I'm making. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I'm cooking and how I end up creating today's omelet. So we have our pans here. I am going to be putting a little bit of butter in each one. And normally they're preheating, but they're not right now. This one I'm putting on a 5. This front one on a 3.5. Now these are still just a tiny bit frozen. I'm going to cook them anyway. I'm just lightly coating those with the butter that I put in there. And yes, this omelet I'm doing just a little bit differently, kind of lazy style, where I'm just going to be scrambling the eggs in the pan, adding some salt, some pepper, and some sea salt. Normally I don't add the table salt. And here's where these essentially get lazy, because this is how I'm making today's omelet. Now this back burner again on a 5, but going to turn that up even further to a 6. And going to be covering those. You know, actually leaving the heat at about a 4. I did momentarily forget that they were frozen-ish, so. The goal is to get them charred even more than that on each side. So the sausages, it's really a matter of cooking them on each quarter side. So cooking them, putting the lid on, opening, flipping it a quarter, letting it cook. And this omelet here, let's check on that. Looks good. Actually going to turn the omelet down to more of a 2.5 at this point. I don't do this normally either, but I'm going to cover the omelet. At about 9.5 minutes, I am flipping this omelet. I'm going to leave it covered. Now the omelet, we're going to flip one more time because there is some raw egg here that just splattered on me, but because I want that cooked. Also going to turn off that burner and going to flip it again now that we can see that it's cooked. Also turning off that back burner, adding some cheese here. I am cooking it more on this side because that's where all the grease is navigating toward, because my burners don't sit straight, but that's okay. Sit evenly, rather. And I think I did decide I do want to cut one of these up and place it in the omelet. Actually, I feel like having 2 of them cut up and in the omelet. Yum, that looks good. Whoa, kind of heavy there on that side. All right, here we have today's pretty simple sausage link omelet, I guess. Now to share what's Kate snacking. Here I've got some cucumber salad I made the other day. I just added a little bit more cucumber, well, the rest of the half of the cucumber and a little bit more Roma tomato. Now, I really like to have this with some avocado. So I'm now just going to slice up some avocado and squish that into the bowl I have here. I'm going to add some of that juice too and make a mess on the counter. Now, this avocado that I have left, I'm actually going to put face down in here and cover that. And it should help keep that avocado ripe without it going brown. And here we have cucumber salad with avocado. Yum. Going to take the blueberries, the rest of the raspberries, the blackberries. Oh boy, these strawberries are sure rough. Whoa, this one's trash, this one's trash, this one's trash. Gosh, these do not look good. That one. Look at that's a funny shape for a strawberry. Anyway, I'm just gonna toss the rest of these. That one maybe, but the rest of them just do not look very good. And here's where I wish I had a compost, because it breaks my heart to throw the strawberries away. I would much rather put them back into the ground. Anyway, let's get these rinsed, and that's working out pretty good. And then just going to set those on there. Now, a couple of different things. I'm gonna just kind of try to dry these a little bit more with a paper towel. Soak up some of that water. Now for this, you can use cottage cheese, you can use heavy whipping cream. I love half and half, has the perfect sweetness. So I'm going to use 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of half and half. And these poor strawberries, I mean, they're just so sad. They smell good though, so that's good. But gonna just slice those in half. And it's kind of just like a fruit cereal at that point that I'm gonna be eating now. So, and the half and half adds just a little bit of a sweet taste, that sweet flavor. So here we have my snack and a good low carb option. Enjoy, and thanks for watching.